What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and this is me showing how to make your remake Chipotle. Now here it is. I will be doing an inside for this tomorrow. I don't know, honestly. I'm just gonna say tomorrow. But yeah, here it is. Very modern, as you can tell. Wow, no way, guys. I made a modern building. Can you believe it? Incredible. Um, I don't have a whole ton else to say about this one, other than it just leaves better than the old one. The old one wasn't bad. I shouldn't have used smooth sandstone because I just shouldn't have. But yeah, here's the inside space. Very large. You could probably trim it down, which I'll talk about later. But yeah, here's the old one and now. And with that being said, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. Alrighty, so the space you're going to here for this is a 48 by 26. And the materials you will be needing to start off are black stained glass, dark oak doors. I should have gotten the doors first. I never get the doors first, and I think I'm going to keep it that way, probably accidentally. Gray concrete. Not ladders. You don't need ladders. Black stained glass paints. When was the last time I used ladders in a tutorial? It's been way too long. Dark oak wood planks. Spruce door. Polished deep slate slabs. White concrete, and red concrete. You also need smooth quartz stairs, blocks, and slabs, which kind of worked out very nicely. But you want to start from the front left-hand corner of your 48 by 26 grid golf if you made it, and you want to count back by 3 and right by 3. And going right, you want to place 10 gray concrete. To mention about the grid also, if this is a size for say you're like, oh, it might fit here, it might not. What I'd recommend doing is just punching out the corners and just looking at when I'm showing the grid, just look at how much you have on space for each side compared to the actual grid lines, and then figure out, okay, yeah, maybe this will fit here, maybe it won't. But the actual overhangs and stuff do touch the line for the most part, at least once on each side. Like, it's there, it's the entire back, the entire right, basically. Anyways, what you want to do from that is you want to go forward diagonally to the right of the dark oak plank, bring it forward 1, right 4, and back 1. You then want to bring the left and the right, the two front back ones, these two right here. You want to bring each of them up by 11 with dark oak wood planks. We'll worry about the gray concrete later. And when I say later, I mean when we actually fill up the rest of the front wall. In the middle of this, you can place along the left and the right 2 black stained glass panes moving up, and then leave those 2 middle blocks blank, and everything above that wants to be dark oak wood plank. So it's like, what even is it? 8 rows or something? 9. Right, I can't do math apparently. 8 plus 3 is not 12. But what you want to do is on the back right corner here, this dark oak wood plank at the bottom, you want to go back diagonally to the right of the gray concrete and bring it right by 9. Then go back diagonally to the right with the black stained glass. Bring it right 2. Forward diagonally to the right with the gray concrete. Right with 7 black stained glass pins. Gray concrete. Back diagonally to the right with the black glass. Right 1. Right with 2 dark oak doors. 2 black glass. Back with the black glass. Then 2 dark oak doors. Then 2 black glass. 4 diagonally to the right with the gray concrete. Back diagonally to the left with the black glass. Back by 5. Back diagonally to the right with the gray concrete. Back diagonally to the left with the black glass. Back 1. Back with 2 dark oak doors. 2 black glass. Left by 5. And we'll call it there for now, because I want to connect from that corner to this corner, because I don't know this number. It's big is what it is. Excluding the black stained glass panes, you want to bring everything up. God, sorry. By 3 additional blocks. So each gray concrete, black stained glass block, and each dark oak door will be up with 2 black glass. Just as a general thing. Sorry, I don't know why my voice is going out. It's always great. We'll worry about the black stained glass panes in a second, though. And again, the door's up with 2 black glass. Hopefully everyone's having a good day or night. I am, for the most part. Despite my voice going out, that's probably not particularly great. I think I fixed it. Let me also get a drink of frick. Not a drink of frick. Not a breaking black stained glass blocks either. Is that any better? I think that's better. Good enough for me to be able to last. I'm recording this way earlier. It's 1:40 right now. Which, I mean, PM, it's not particularly, like, early. But normally I'm recording at, like, 4 or 5. Normally my stream time is when I even record. It just kind of works that way. But I cannot do it at that time today. So, yeah. You want to bring this row of black stained glass panes at the front up by 2 that we kind of abandoned earlier. And then bring it up with a row of gray concrete. Now, there's something a little bit unusual here. And I don't exactly know. Okay, there's, I guess, 2 different things we have to do. I'm gonna wait on the 1. But you want to bring each black stained glass block forward or right, or I guess technically back, with an upside down polished deep slate slab. This will basically almost square it off entirely. But you don't want to bring out the gray concrete because you see the effect that it gives. It gives you basically a straight line. You can use gray concrete if you want. I wouldn't. Actually, no, I was gonna. Never mind, forgot about something. I just wouldn't. Personal preference. And actually, yeah, we will wait. So, I'm also gonna wait on the white concrete, actually. So, you want to come back to the front left hand corner, and you want to bring the bottom gray concrete back with a spruce door and then a gray concrete. Bring that gray concrete up by 3, and then bring the spruce door up with 2 gray concrete, just like that. So just a little section. From that back gray concrete, go back diagonally to the left of the dark oak plank. Then go left 1, back 4, and right 1. Bring the front 2 now and the back 2 here, each up with 11 additional dark oak planks. And then that will make it the same height as the other dark oak. So these sections are kind of going to stick out for a little bit, and that's fine. I mean, they will stick out in general, but... And at the front and the back here in this gap of 3, place 2 black stained glass panes moving up. Leave the middle blank, and then place rows of dark oak planks on top of that. It's 9, it's not 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like so. Does look a little blank. Yeah, I don't know, cry about it. I didn't do anything, really. Come to the back left here, this dark oak wood plank. You can kind of see the one that I'm highlighting, hopefully. It's the back corner. It's the far back one. The last one that we placed along the floor. And you want to bring it back diagonally to the right with a gray concrete. Bring that gray concrete back by 13. And then you want to bring it right until it touches diagonally to that black glass. Now, if you want a number, I can give you one. 36 is the number that I got. So a total of 37 is going to be that row. I'm always going to say adding unless I very much so specify that it is not. Sometimes we're like, so it'll make a total of whatever. You then want to bring each of those gray concretes up by an additional 3 rows, or sometimes I will specify for no reason, apparently. And that'll give you your base floor. Now, I will be making it inside, but if you don't feel like using my insides because you think they're garbage, which that's, first off, completely understandable, I guess. And second off, decide if you want it to be smaller. There's a lot of space here that you probably don't need for a fast food restaurant. But, yeah, because, I mean, you could theoretically cut it off, like, here. And then just have drive-through windows and stuff. That's technically an option, which is, by the way, the way I was talking about was right there before the dark oak. I wouldn't cut it off before that. Well, actually, no. If you do cut it off here. That will make the letters work out perfectly. With the way the math works. Also, what I would do is come to either dark oak wood plank section, and at the top row of gray concrete, you want to go around the dark oak wood planks with a row of upside down polished deep slate slabs. Just like that. So it kind of almost brackets it into the wall. That isn't what I was intending for it to do, but I guess that's the best way I can describe it. But yeah, that just kind of makes it feed through a little more logically. So, excluding what we just did, you want to take each gray concrete and polish the upside down polish heaps to the side and go upward diagonally outward with a white concrete. So it'll go right along the front like that. And then it'll basically, instead of following this pattern and going like this or whatever, it'll just go on top of that back slab, I guess, the slab closest to the gray concrete, and then it'll just connect straight into the dark oak. So you kind of see that effect that it gives you. Actually, that looks kind of cool, just like that. Although you can't tell what it is, but that would be an interesting, I think, design for like some random modern restaurant or something. I don't know. That isn't a Chipotle. I mean, you could make it a Chipotle. I just don't think that if you were to get the letters, you know. But I mean, you could put a logo on here or something, make it shorter and stuff. I think that looks kind of cool. But yeah, there you go. I'll show you an overhead as well so you understand. It basically creates a rectangle, except the dark oak planks are basically chopping a little section off. Which is actually how the roof works as well. So, at the big front right section, you want to bring the far left block and the far right block of this row, you want to bring it up by 6. Or either one up by 6. Connect the top blocks together with white concrete, and then fill in this big middle in with red concrete. I actually didn't think this was gonna look good when I was starting to make this, because I had gone up to this part, and I was like, it doesn't look very good. And I kept this right side the same, but then once I added the dark oak on the left, it looked a lot better, and I found that kind of odd, the way that worked. But you'll see, even with, I think, just the red concrete looks odd, because I never had just the red concrete. I made the letters at the same time. So yeah, there you go. That does look weird. Bring every other white concrete up by 6 with white concrete. And it should all be one shorter than the dark oak wood planks, which is correct. I'm trying to decide if I want to do the roof right now, while we have all the materials. I think I am going to wait, because the roof is always the part where it's like, okay, I can do this and I don't have to listen to you ramble for 5 minutes while you do it. So I'd like to keep it that way. I have kind of sometimes not done that, but I feel like it is better. I did that in a tutorial recently, and I was like, it's probably not as good to do it this way. I don't know. But anything to talk about? Not specifically. There's really not much happening. I think, though, based off of stuff, as I was talking about earlier in the year, I'm not sure if my daily schedule of uploading would necessarily work. However, it might, but it might be less tutorials and more just me gaming. Might be more Let's Builds and stuff. Just, it depends. Streams probably will become more sparse for a while until we've hit like December, mid-November, something like that. I don't know. Can't really give you any exact dates right now, but just as a general thing, I probably should be able to keep the daily streak going. Although I will announce if I cannot or anything, if anything comes up. So yeah, there you go. That looks weird like that, doesn't it? So let's fix that. You can clear inventory, except I would get back out your dark oak wood planks and white concrete, just because we still need them for the roof. And I would get out, in addition, smooth quartz blocks, smooth quartz stairs, and smooth quartz slabs. Now it's the part that I hate, the letters. Come to the bottom left-hand corner of your red concrete, and you want to count upward diagonally to the right by 1, and on that block place an upside down smooth quartz stair facing left. Bring it up with a block and then a stair facing left. I'm not gonna specify block stairs, or I'm not gonna specify that it's smooth quartz. All this is in smooth quartz. Bring the top stair right with an upside down slab, and bring the bottom one right with a normal slab. C. Leave one block out from the bottom of that and place 3 blocks moving up. Bring the middle block right with an upside down slab and then a block. Bring that block up and down by 1. Leave one block out from the bottom of that, place 3 blocks moving up. Leave one block out from the bottom of that, do the same thing. Bring the top block right with an upside down slab, then a stair facing right, down with an upside down stair facing right, and then left with a slab. Chip. I love chips. Leave a 3 block out from the bottom of that, or I guess a 1 if you're considering that this is a block right there. You want to place an upside down stair facing left. So you can kind of see. Just make sure that none of the letters ever touch, because we're not doing cursive here. Bring that stair up with a block, then a stair facing left. Right with a block, then a stair facing right. Down with a block, then an upside down stair facing right, and then left with a block. That spacing always looks weird between a P and the next letter. Leave a 2-block gap from the bottom of that, place 3 blocks moving up, bring the top block left and right with an upside down slab. You could hypothetically do it there, although then it would touch. And also that would ruin literally the entire spacing of this. Leave again a 2-block gap from the bottom of that, or I guess a 1-block gap from the actual letter itself, and go up with 3 blocks. Bring the bottom one right with the slab. Leave a 1-block gap going right from that slab, place a stair facing right, and then on top of that place 2 upside down stairs facing right. Bring either upside down stair right with an upside down slab, and bring that normal stair right with a normal slab. Normal being right side up. There you go. That looks nice, doesn't it? I think that is, like, way better than the old one. Also, I didn't add the, like, it looks like a grayish terracotta, square with a chili pepper in it, I think. I didn't add that logo. I attempted to make it, and it turned out horribly. Okay, no, it's not there. I thought it might have still been over there, because I had made it. Although, I don't know. I guess I got rid of the letters, too. But, yeah. I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. So, for the roof. It's pretty simple. You want to connect, I don't have any numbers on this, just kind of figure it out. But you want to connect the front right dark oak plank row back, and you want to connect the back left one right until you hit a point. And you want to do the same with the front left and back left, I guess, like that. It'll give you a L shape. Backwards L. Sideways and backwards L. Backwards... Wait. Okay. You then want to fill in the top of this in with dark oak wood planks. I don't know where I was trying to go with any of that. Yeah, this just kind of makes everything feed into itself a little nicer. And it also splits up your roof. Which, speaking of which, you want to fill in everything else, this lower level here, in with white concrete. It should be a block lower than the dark oak wood planks as well. Something else worth mentioning. I just used white concrete because it looks sleeker. Or I'll use whatever the actual ceiling was, or like the trim of the ceiling or whatever, or the top row of the walls, I guess. Or stairs or whatever is at the very top. Generally, roofs probably aren't the same color as the, like, trims or whatever. Like, if you have, you can see that old Chipotle there, you have the dark oak trim, the roof probably wouldn't be that color. The roof would probably be more of a white concrete, smooth quartz color. So you could use smooth stone slabs even, smooth quartz slabs, whatever. For accuracy. This roof is always just here. It is only for the outside. There's nothing to do with the inside. You're gonna always have probably a little bit of a gap. Normally I'll have a gap there. Not for any particular reason, just because I make my builds taller than I need them to be. But that's kind of a design choice of mine. I don't need like 8-block tall ceilings. I just want the build to be that tall because it looks nicer that way. If all of your builds in your city are like 4 blocks tall, it would look kind of weird, I think. Well, I mean, it wouldn't look weird. It just wouldn't look as, I think, impressive in a way. Like comparing Little Nightmares 2 to I don't know. I don't know anything that I can compare that to. Because none of my worlds have like a bunch of small buildings. That was a really bad example. I guess, like, Little Nightmares 2 to some of those townhouses over there. You compare the Little Nightmares 2 townhouses to those, how much more impressive it looks. Obviously, it's not as accurate, but those I think are a more accurate size. But you get the general gist of, like, okay, maybe a little bit bigger looks cooler. Again, very bad example, but... But, yeah, worse than that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the exterior for your remake Chipotle complete. Wow, no way I turned it modern, can you believe it, guys? It's a Discord joke. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know if you guys have any other suggestions for tutorials or what you guys think of this. Anything you think I could have improved with this or whatever. I always like feedback. Just things that I could try. But have a fantastic dinner, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.